What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, right? So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm here to talk about the things I got caught for when I was younger. But before we get into that video, as always, comment, like, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you like my content. Be sure to subscribe and hit like for me. So, like I said, you guys know I got in trouble a lot when I was younger. Now, I don't think I really told you guys what I actually got caught for, like the dumb stuff when I was younger, right? So the first thing was PSP. Remember that? The little PlayStation portables? So my parents bought me one for Christmas, right? You know, I was good with it until I got taken away. I kept getting taken away because my grades were never good. So one time, you know, I snuck it back, right? And I was on punishment. So I remember being up in my room and I went and grabbed my PSP. And there was this game on a PlayStation store. So I went to go buy it, I went to go look at it. I was like, oh, this shit look kinda hard. It was Spyro, like probably like the worst game. So I just bought it, you know, just because. I played it, I was playing it, loving it, killing it, right? A couple days go by and my parents come up, my mom came in my room and she was like, did you steal my credit card? I was like, whoa. I was like, wait, what? She's like, you're D. There's a charge from PlayStation Network on my credit card bill. I'm like, fuck. So, yeah, stole my mom's credit card to pay for a game. Got my ass whipped royally. See what I'm talking about? I deserve this shit. You know, some people might be looking at the channel like, or might be looking at my videos like, oh, his parents were a little hard. No, I deserved it. 110% deserved it. Which leads me to my next point. I also got in trouble for, it wasn't like I got in trouble for it. I was allowed to have it. But when I would always have it, I would get in trouble. So earrings. I had my ears pierced when I was younger. I got my ears pierced when I was like 10. No. Way earlier than that. I was like in like the 3rd grade, I think, when I first got my ears pierced. I think it was just the left one. And you know, I was okay when I first got it, but as time went on, my parents would say they would see my behavior change. So I'm thinking like, what are they talking about? Like, what do you mean my behavior's changing? So I now that I'm older, I kind of see what they were talking about. You know, I thought I was cute, thought I was cool. You know, I got my ears pierced. Not a lot of people had it. I had the ears pierced, I had my head dyed in my ear. I thought I was cute. You know, my dad always kept me in like all the Jordans, all nice clothes growing up. So I kept getting in trouble. My grades were slipping. So they took my earrings out and then automatically like snapped back to normal. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I thought it was cute. Like I said, I don't know. It's just, I would always snap back to normal. Then one day I wore them, what was it? I was in about middle school or high school at this time, early high school at this time, when I went and snuck my earrings back. I was a real sneaky child, I told you that. I was really, really sneaky. I didn't like when my parents would take stuff away from me, didn't like it. I would always find another way to get something else. I probably went through about 3 or 4 PSPs because I would get them taken away and then my parents would keep finding them and then they would just keep breaking them. So I don't think my dad cared anymore. Like after that first one, like he didn't want to break it, but he had to. And you kind of understand his frustration because I kept going to go get it. So you can kind of understand his frustration at that, right? So I was real sneaky. So another thing was I got in trouble for smoking cigarettes. That was the first time I got caught for smoking cigarettes. I don't know if I got caught before. No. I don't even know when I started smoking. I have no idea why. I just got cigarettes, started smoking. I thought it was cool. I was trying to fit in when I was younger. That's the whole, earring, got good clothes. I thought it was cute, thought it was cool. I would always try to fit in. So I had my first cigarette, let me see. I was in the seventh? I think I was in the 7th grade when I had my first cigarette. Like a 7th. Like now that I say it, dude, you're in 7th grade smoking cigarettes. Like what? So I got caught. Like when I got caught, I stopped smoking cigarettes completely, right? So my grandmother was over. I call her Mima, right? She was there, and you know, I would go outside, and there'd be cigarettes on the ground, on the ground outside. So I pick them up, start smoking them. So I guess I call myself being slick, or you know, they wouldn't smell it. So I go to take the trash out, and the cigarette on the ground. Pick it up, had about 4 or 5 hits. You know, had about 4 or 5 hits of it. So I thought I flicked it away. I walked back in the house. My grandmother was like, D, come here. So she smelled my shirt. She was like, you been smoking? I was like, no, what? No. What? Shut up. No, I wasn't smoking. So my dad called me. He's like, D, come here. I know you not. So he's like, come here. So he smelled my shirt. He was like, that smelled like cigarettes. You was outside smoking, right? So they go out. So I was like, no. Like I denied it. My grandmother was like, ain't nobody stupid. You know, she used to smoke. So ain't nobody stupid. You're not running the game on nobody. So they went outside by the shed where the trash cans were, and they looked outside and they found a bunch. It was like 5 or 6 cigarette butts outside, just on the ground. I didn't try to throw them in the bushes, throw them in the trees, just throw on the ground, just throw on the ground. So that's where I got caught for that one. Got my ass whipped royally again. I don't know what it is about me, but I always think that I can get away with some sneaky shit. But now that I know I can't, I still do it. Well, not grown, but like being in the army, I would do sneaky shit then. Like I wouldn't show up sometime. Like I would say I got an appointment and it wouldn't be an appointment. I don't know, it would just be the dumb shit that I would do that I would think I can get away from. Like when I was younger, I would do a lot of stupid shit because I thought I was sneaking enough to get away with it. But I would get caught every time. And I would only be sorry because I got caught. Like, let's put it out there. Kids were only sorry because they got caught. We're not sorry that we did it. We're sorry that you caught us. Oh, well, caught me, guess I'm sorry. It's like nothing changes. So my son, this dude, let me tell you, boy, so when he grow up, I already know all the tricks. Daddy knows all the tricks already. So there's nothing that he can do to get past me, right? You want to sneak somebody in the house? I already know what to do. Put an alarm system on the windows. Put an alarm system on the doors. And have the key tone on. That way he can't turn it off or disarm it. There you go. See, my son probably gonna think he's slick. And I'm gonna shut that shit down. Just shut it down. My last thing I got in trouble for was having a BB gun. My dad had one. He'd always kept it like under his bed. I would go play with it, you know. Like I'd be in the house pulling the trigger. And then one time I found his removed somewhere else. And then one time I found his BB gun in the attic. I found it. And you know, I was playing with it. I would go up there every so often when I get home from school. I would go up there, shoot it inside the installation, you know, the foam installation. I would shoot inside there, just because. So I was talking to my friend at school. I was like, hey bro, you got a gun? He's like, what? Like, what you mean, what kind of gun you need? I was like, no, just a BB gun. I don't want no real gun. So he was like, oh, I got you. So the next day, he came to school and he gave me a BB gun, like at school. Like it was in my book bag. So I got it home and I was playing with it. I always kept it under my bed. Always. It was one of those it was the clear plastic one with the orange tip. I always kept it under my bed. And so my parents found it because I had a bunch of BBs like in front of my door, like in my room. There, my parents would see like BBs around, and they would like where'd I get this from? Where'd it come from? Like, I don't know. And then I tried to put it on my sister. I put a bunch of like BBs and pellets like in front of her door to make it look like she had it. So Leia, I'm sorry, I threw you under the bus. Sorry, there it is. So my dad was like, what's all these BBs? So they was yelling at her for a minute. No, they was yelling. They was going in on her for a minute. And then my dad came to me and he was like, wait, these look like the ones we found all over D's room. So my dad flipped my entire room looking for this shit. Then when he found it, oh my God. When he found the BB gun under the bed, oh dude, he lost his shit. He lost it. He went outside, smashed the pieces. He also found another PSP. It had one, the smaller one at this time. He was like, hey, you got the PSP in your room? I don't know how many of these I gotta break for you to get it, G. I don't know how many. So they go outside. He lays the PSP on the ground, takes the BB gun, the butt of the BB gun, smash the PSP up. The BB gun handle was like metal, I think, like real hard. So he take that, smash it up. Then he smashed the gun on the sidewalk. He was like, hey, so I already know what's getting my ass with. I already know it. Came back in the house with my ass. I deserved it. I probably should have. Definitely should not have had a BB gun. Definitely shouldn't have had one. I mean, I don't play with guns now. I don't like guns. I don't thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate the support you guys have been showing this far. Again, you know, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'd highly appreciate it. See you guys next time.